I'm Michael Evans, pastor of the Bethlehem Baptist Church. I've served here now for 36 years, been the pastor for 34 years, and Mansfield is, of course, home to Bethlehem. We've not been anywhere else but here. We were founded in 1870, and we're the oldest African-American church in Mansfield. We've been blessed, to be a church that continues to stay connected to the community, and we keep growing. And Soundings Project, it came at an interesting time, I think, in history, and even in regard to our country. It was right after or somewhere during the George Floyd murder, and the country was in an uproar. I think that in regard to race relations, what it did was it shook the millennials, that particular generational group, to a point where I think that they were reintroduced to some of the ugly side of our country in regard to those demons that we thought had been exorcised, bigotry, racism, that kind of thing. And also the relationship between young people, teenagers, young adults, and the police. So where does Soundings come in? Well, what Soundings did was it helped us to finance community conversations between teenagers and law enforcement. We were able to put together actual workshops and town hall meetings that were videotaped, televised, so to speak. And man, that was a hit. These kind of conversations actually sparked legislation at the state level that it is now law that that police interacts with high school students at least in a 2 or 3 hour conversation per year on high school campuses. So I want you to see that the impetus of the Soundings Project moved us from grassroots to state level conversations to something that is now codified in state laws here in Texas. Soundings made a real difference in the life of the Bethlehem Church, in the life of the Mansfield community, and we appreciate the Lilly Foundation for blessing us through Baylor, and here we are today. Thank you, Soundings, for number one, serving as the fuel behind, I think, something that became a real movement. Thank you to Soundings for bringing together an ecumenical group, people from different faith groups. When we had the opportunity to attend the retreats, it was really refreshing to sit at the table with persons who weren't all Baptists. I would hope that in regard to the Soundings Project, that there would be a 2.0. I think that other churches, that other communities should have the opportunity to experience what so many of us did.